Lady of Kins. Remember her hereafter as my honorable friend. She hath been out 9 years, and away she shall again. Oh, the Queen is coming.
Attend the lords of France in Burgundy, Gloucester.
I shall, my liege.
Meantime, we shall express our darker purpose. Look at that map there. Know that we have divided in 3 our kingdom, and since our past intend to shake all cares and business from our age, conferring them on younger strengths while we unburden crawl towards death. Our son of Cornwall, and you are no less loving son of Albany. We have this hour of Constantine to publish our daughters in 7 hours. That future strife may be prevented now. The princes, France and Burgundy, great rivals in our youngest daughter's love. Here to be answered. Tell me, my daughters, which of you shall we say doth love us most? Goneril, our eldest born, speak first.
Liege, I love you more than words can will command. Dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty, beyond what can be valued, rich or rare. No less than life, the grace, health, beauty, honor, as much as child ever loved or mother found. A love that makes breath poor and speech unable, beyond all manner so much. I love you.
Of all these bounds from even this line to this, we make thee lady. What says our second daughter, our dearest greeting? What to Cornwall? Speak.
Madam, I am made of the self-same metal that my sister is, and prize me at her word. In my true heart, I find she makes my very deed of love. Only she comes too short. Then I confess myself an enemy to all other joys, which the most precious square of sense possesses, and find I am alone, felicitate in your dear kindness' love.
From thee and thine hereditary remain this ample third of our fair kingdom, no less in space, validity, and pleasure than that conferred to Goneril. Now, our joy, although the last not least, to whose young love the vines of France and milk of Burgundy shine to the interest. What can you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Speak.
Nothing, my liege.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Nothing. Speak again.
And happy that I am. I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty, according to like mine, nor more, nor less.
How now, Cordelia, make your speech a little less than they are your fortunes.
My good liege, who got me, bred me, loved me, and I return those duties back at their right fit. Obey you, love you, and most honor you. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love you all? Sure, she'll never marry like my sisters. Love my mother all.
But goes thy heart with this?
I my liege,
So young and so untender.
so young, my liege, and true.
Let it be so. Thy truth then. Be thy downward! Here I disclaim all my maternal care, and as a stranger to my heart and me, hold thee from this forever.
Good, my liege.
Come not between the dragon and her land. I love her close and thought to set my rest on her kind nursery, and to avoid my sight. Call France, call Burgundy, Cornwall and Albany, with my 2 daughters as dowers, digest this third. I do confess you jointly with my power, preeminence, and all the larger effects that troop with majesty. Ourself by monthly reservation of 100 knights, only we do retain the name and all the additions of a queen. The sway, revenue, execution of the rest be yours.
Royal Lear, my ever honored as my queen, as my great patron, thought on in my prayers.
The bow is bent and drawn, make for the shaft.
Fall rather, though the fork invade the region of my heart, be content unmannerly with Lear is bad. What wilt
shield thee from the diseases of the world. If on the 6th day to turn thy hated back upon our kingdom, if on the 10th day following thy banished trunk be found in our dominions, the moment is thy death. By Jupiter, aware, this shall not be revoked.
Fare thee well, Queen. Sit thus and wilt appear. Freedom lives hence, and banishment is here. Gods to her dear shelter, take thee name. Justly thinkest, and hath most rightly said.
Here's friends in Burgundy, my noble queen.
My lord of Burgundy, we first addressed towards you who with this king had rivaled for our daughter. What in the least would you require in present dower with her, or cease your quest of dower?
Most Royal Majesty, I claim no more than what your highness offer, nor will you tender less.
Right, noble Burgundy. When she was dear to us, we did hold herself. But now her price is fallen, sir. There she stands, and she is yours.
I know no answer.
Well, but those infirmities she owes, take her or leave her, sir. Unfriendly, new adopted to our hate, stranger with our oath, downward with our curse, take her or leave her, sir.
Pardon me, Royal Liege, election is not upon such conditions.
Then leave her, sir. From the power that made me, I tell you all her will. For you, great king, I would not make such a stray from your love to match you where I hate.
This is most strange, that she that even but now is your best object, the argument of your praise, the balm of your age, the low specs, low spirits, should in this trice of time commit a thing so monstrous, should dismantle so many folds of labor.
And yet, beseech your majesty, that you make it known it is no vicious plot, murder, or foulness, no unchaste action or dishonored step, piety or grace and favor.
Better thou hast not been born than not to please me better.
My lord of Burgundy, what say you to the lady? She is herself a dowry.
Royal Lear, give but that portion which is self-proposed, and I will make Cordelia Duchess of Burgundy.
Nothing. I have sworn. I am firm.
I am sorry, for you are so lost a mother that you must lose a husband.
Peace be with Burgundy. Since that respects and fortunes are his love, I shall not be his wife.
Paris, Cordelia, thee in thy virtues I seize upon. Be it be lawful, be the foot and castle.
Thou hast her, king. Let her be thine. For we have no such daughter, nor shall ever see that face of hers again. Therefore be gone, without our grace, our love, our banishing. Come.
Bid thee farewell to your sisters.
I know what you are. And like a sister, I most loathe to call your faults as they are made. Use well, our mother. Prescribe not us our duties.
Let yours, let it be to content your lord, who hath received you as fortune on.
Time shall unfold with plated cunning eyes. Well, may you prosper.
I think our mother will rest tonight.
That's no certain. With you. Next month with us.
Do you see how full of change her age is? She
disposition that she bears this last surrender of her will but offend us.
We shall further think on it.
We must do something, and end the heat.
Now nature art my goddess. To thy love my services are bound. What bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as well compact, my mind as generous, and my shape as true as honest mountain's issue. Why brand they us with base? Baseness, bastardy. Religion. I must have your name. Well, my lieutenant, if this letter speed and my invention thrive, Edmund the base shall top the legitimate. I go and I prosper. Now, gods, send up the bastards.
Edmund, how now? What news?
I know no news, my liege.
What paper were you reading?
Nothing, my liege.
No. What needeth in that terrible dispatch of into your packet? The quality of nothing hath not such need to hide itself. Let's see, come. If it be nothing, I shall not need my spectacles.
I beseech you, pardon me. It is a letter from my brother that I have not all over read, for so much as I have perused. I find it not fit for your ability.
Give me the letter, sir. I begin to find an idle and fond bondage in the oppression of aged tyranny. If our mother would sleep till I wake her, you should enjoy half her revenue forever, and live the beloved of your brother, Edgar. Sleep till I wake her, you should enjoy half her revenue. My son Edgar, when came to see you, who brought it?
I found it in my room.
And you know the character to be of your brothers.
If the matter were good, my liege, I do swear it were his. But in respect to that, I think it were not.
It is his.
It is his hand, my liege, but I hope his heart is not in the contents.
Have you never before sounded you in this business?
Never, but I have heard him often maintain it to be fit that sons of perfect age and parents declining, the parents should be as born to the son, and the son manage their revenue.
Oh, villain, his very opinion in that letter. Go seek him, where is he?
I do not well know. I dare call down my life for him, and he hath wrote this to feel my affection to your honor, and to no further pretense in any danger.
These late eclipses of the sun and moon portend no good to us. We have seen the best of our times. Find out this villain, Edmund. It shall lose thee nothing. Do it carefully.
This is the excellent foppery of the world. That when we're so sick and fortunate, opposite effect of our own behavior, we make our disasters the sun, the moon, and the stars, as if we were villains by necessity. Fools by manipulation, knaves, thieves, and treacherous, by a spiritual dominance, drunkards, liars, and adulterers, by an enforced obedience, a planetary influence, and all that we are evil in, by a divine testing line.
And now, Brother Edmund, what serious contemplation are you in?
I'm thinking, brother, of a prediction I read this other day. What should follow these eclipses?
Do you busy yourself about that?
I promise you, the effects right up succeed unhappily. When saw you my mother last?
Why, the night gone by.
Spake you with her.
2 hours together.
Found you no displeasure in her by her countenance?
None at all.
But think yourself, when you make havoc in her, and after entreaty forbear her presence till some little time hath qualified the heat of her displeasure, which at this instant so great is in her, that with the mischief of your person, it would scarce be an end.
Some villain hath done me wrong.
That's my fear. I pray you, retire with me to my lodging, from whence I will fitly bring you to my new speak. Pray you go. If you do stir abroad, go on.
Armed, brother?
Brother, I advise you to the best. I have told you what I have seen and heard, but plainly nothing like the image and horror of it. Pray you obey. Shall I hear from you anon?
I do serve you in this business.
A credulous mother has a brother noble, whose nature so far from doing harm that he suspects none. And whose foolish honesty my purposes right easy. I see the business. Let me, if not by birth, have led by wit. How with these men, that I can fashion fit. Did my mother strike my gentleman for chatting up his fool?
Yes, madam.
By day and night she wrongs me. Every hour she plunges into one gross crime or other that sets us all at odds. I'll not endure it. Her nights grow riotous, and her herself unbraids us on every trifle. When she returns from hunting, I will not speak with her. Say I'm sick. Put on what weary negligence you please. If she doesn't like it, let her to our sister, whose mind and mine I know that are one. Not to be overruled.
Well, madam.
Now, banished Kent, thou canst serve what thou dost stand condemned. So it may come, my master, whom thou lovest, shall find thee full of labors. Now, I am Caius.
Let me not say it, Dr. Lear. How now? What are thou?
A man, madam.
What dost thou profess?
I profess to be no less than I seem. To serve her truly, to put trust in me. To fear death to fight when I cannot choose, and to eat no fish.
Who wast thou?
Service,
Who wast thou serve?
you.
Dost thou know me, fellow?
No, but you have that new countenance that I would fain call master.
What's that?
Authority.
Follow me. Thou shalt serve me. If I like thee no worse after dinner, I will not part from thee yet. Dinner or dinner. Where's my maid? Go, you calling my fool. No, you, sir. Sirrah, where is my daughter?
So please you.
What's that fellow there? Don't call the clock, go back to me. Where is my fool? I think the world's asleep. How now? Where's that mongrel?
He says, my liege, your daughter's not well.
Why came not the slave back to me when I called him?
Madam, he answered me in the roundest manner. He would not.
He would not!
My liege, I know not what the matter is, but to my judgment, your highness did not entertain your ceremonious affection as you were wont.
Sayest thou so? I will look further into it. Go you and tell my daughter I will speak with her. Go you and call him my fool! You, sir. Who am I, sir?
My lady's mother.
My name's Heaven.
Your lord, knave. Your horses are the dog, you slave, you cur.
I am none of these, my liege. I beseech your pardon.
Did you bandit looks with me, you rascal?
Oh, hell not! He struck my liege.
Nor tricked neither, base football player.
I beg thee, fellow, thou servest me and I love thee.
Come, sir, arise, away! I'll teach you differences. Away, away!
Where's my costume? How now, my pretty day? How dost thou?
Sirrah, you were the best. Take my costume.
Why, fool?
Why, this slave banished two of her daughters, and to a third blessing is your will. If thou falls her, thou needest one
that I wasn't born with. This is not altogether full, my liege.
Sirrah, what have you written?
I marvel with kin thou daughters are. Thou hast put me for speaking truth. Thou hast put me for lying. And sometimes I'm good for holding my peace. I would rather be anything other than fool. Why would it be pointed? Thou hast inquired with both sides and left nothing in the middle. Here comes your parents.
My daughter! What makes that front on? Methinks you are too much of making around.
Thou was a pretty lady when thou had no care for frowning. Yes, Corson, I'll hold my tongue to your face. It's me! Though you say nothing. Mama. Not only, madam, didst your all licensed school, but other of your insolent retinue do hourly carp and quarrel, breaking forth in rank, and not to be your rights. Madam, I have thought that making this woman unto you to have found safe your dress, but now grow fearful, but what yourself too late have spoken done, that you protect this course and put it on by your allowance.
Are you our daughter?
I would you would make use of that good wisdom whereof I know you are brought, and put away these dispositions that will transform you to what you rightly are. May not I ask know what a cart draws its horse? Just I love thee.
Doth any here know me? This is not so. Doth Lear walk, thus speak, thus where are her eyes? Either her notion weakens, her discerning's a lethargy. Waking? It is not so. Who is it that can tell me who I am? Lear Shadow! Nay, fair gentlemen.
This admiration, madam, is much of the savor of your practice. I do beseech you to understand my purposes, all right? Here do you keep 100 knights and squires with so disorder, so debauched, and bold, that this our court, infected with their manners, shows what the right is in. He's desired by her that else will take the leave she begs. A little disquantity to your train.
Oh, darkness and devils! Call my train together! Oh, degenerate bastard! How not trouble thee, yet have I left a daughter?
You strike my people, your disordered realm, make silence of their parents.
Son, are you come as in your will? Speak, sir.
Pray, madam, be patient.
Oh, small fault. How ugly this thou with Cordelia show, that like an engine wretch my frame of nature. From the fixed space hand, drew from my heart all love and attitude to God. Oh, Lear, 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 beat at this gate, now let thy folly in, and thy dear judgment out. Go, my people.
My liege, I'm helpless as I'm ignorant of what hath moved you.
It may be so, my lord. Here, God's here, nature here. Suspend thy purpose if thou didst intend to make this creature fruitful. Into her womb convey sterility. Dry her up in the organ creep, and from her durative body never spring a band of honor. If she must teem, create her child with spleen, so that she may feel how sharper than a serpent's within his apathetic child. Why, why?
Now, cause that we adore, where comes this?
Never afflict yourself to know the cause. But let her disposition have that skill that dotage gives you.
What? That the godmother was in a cup within a fortnight?
What is the matter, madam?
I'll tell you. Oh, the unattended wound
fitness. Oswald, away to my sister. Inform her full of my particular fear. And there too, add such of her own as makes him pack it forward. Now, get you gone, and hasten your return.
Go you before to read it.
I will not sleep, my liege, till I deliver your letter.
Shall's the other daughter who used to kindly?
I did her wrong.
Can't tell what words to make you show?
No.
Nor I neither. The reason why the 7 stars are no more than 7 is a pretty reason.
Because they are not 8.
Yes, indeed! Thou needed a fool.
Monster ingratitude!
If thou were mindful, auntie, I have thou been for being old before thy time.
How's that?
Thou should have been old before thou have been wise.
I'm not mad, not mad! Sweet heavens, give me a temper, I would not be mad!
The horses are ready, my liege.
Come, boy.
My mother has set guard to take my brother. And I have one thing of a queasy question, which I must act. Weakness in fortune work. Brother, work, to send brother, I say. Oh, sir, fly this place, and tell the Cuban to bring you our hit. The Duke of Cornwall is coming through now in peace, and bringing with him has nothing said upon his party. I'm sure on it, not a word. I hear my mother coming. Pardon me. In cunning, I must draw my sword upon you. Draw, see if you defend yourself. Yield! Come before my mother! Fly, brother! Torches, torches! Farewell! Some blood drawn on me, but begun to pin in my more fierce endeavor. I've seen drunkards devoted to this sport. Mother, mother! Now I have been cursed villain! Here's the thief in the dark, his sharp sword out, only wicked charms, conjuring the moods, his suspicious mistress.
Lord, where is he?
Look, I believe.
Where is the villain headman?
Let this way, man, but by no means he
Pursue him, I'll go after! By no means what?
persuade me to the murder of your ladyship. Seeing how lowly opposite I stood to his unnatural purpose, he latched mine on. But when he saw my best alarmed spirits, roused to the encounter from suddenly, he fled.
Not in this land shall he remain uncaught. Hark! The Duke's trumpets. All ports are barred. The Duke must grant me that. The village shall not escape, and on my land loyal and not your boy. What work the means to make you king?
How dost, my lady?
Oh, madam, my old heart is cracked. It's cracked.
What? Did my mother's godson see your life?
Oh, Lady Shin would have it hid.
Was he not companion with the righteous knight set upon my mother?
I know not, madam. Tis too bad, too bad.
Yes, madam. He was a that. No marvel then, though he were ill-affected. I have this present evening from my sister been well informed of them, and with such cautions that if they come to sojourn at my house, I'll not be there.
Nor I, assure thee, lady. Edmund, I hear that you have shown your mother a childlike offense.
'Twas my duty, sir.
He received this hurt, you see, striving to apprehend him.
Is he pursued?
I, my good lord.
If he be taken, he shall never more be feared of doing harm. For you, Edmund, whose virtue and obedient thought this instant so much commend itself, you shall be ours. Natures of such deep trust we shall much need. You, we first seize upon.
I shall serve you, sir, truly. However else.
For him I thank your grace.
You know not why we came.
Thus out of season, dreading dark eye night. Occasions noble glouster of some boys wherein we must have use of your advice. Our mother she hath writ, so hath our sister of differences, which I least thought it fit to answer from our home. Good dawning to thee, friend. Art this house? Aye. Where may we set our horses? In the mire. Prithee, if thou lovest me, tell me. I love thee not. Why, then I care not for thee. Fellow, if I had thee in the ring, I would make thee here. Why dost thou use me thus? I know thee not.
Fellow, I know thee.
What dost thou know me for? A knave, a rascal, a base, proud, shallow, beggarly, three-suited, 100-pound, filthy, worsted-stalking knave. Why, what a monstrous fellow art thou, thus to rail on one that has neither known of thee, nor knows thee. What a brazen-faced varlet art thou, to deny thou knowest me? It has been 2 days since I tripped up thy heels, and beat thee before the queen. Draw, you rogue, away, I have nothing to do with thee. Draw, you rascal, you come with letters against the queen. Draw, you rogue.
Keep peace upon your lives. He dies that strikes again. What is the matter?
The messengers from our sister and the queen.
What is your difference? Speak.
This ancient ruffian, sir, whose life I have spared.
Thou whore, son, send thou unnecessary letter.
Peace, sirrah. Know you no difference?
Yes, sir, with anger hath a privilege.
Why art thou angry?
That such a slave as this should walk the world who wears no honesty.
What's his offense?
His countenance likes me not.
No more, perchance, does mine, or his, nor hers.
I have seen better faces in my time than I see that stands before me on any shoulder at this instant.
You stubborn ancient maid, unreverent dragon. We'll shoot you.
I serve the queen on whose employment I was sent to you.
Fetch forth the stops. As I have life and honor, there shall he sit till noon.
Till noon. Till tomorrow night, my lord.
Why, madam, if I was your mother's dog, you should not use me so.
Sir, be her knave, I will.
This is the fellow of the self-same color our sister speaks of.
They couldn't. They would not. Where is this daughter?
With the Countess, here within.
Follow me not. Stay here.
We do no more offense, but what you speak of?
None. How chance the Queen comes with so small a train?
And thou hast been sent to stop for that question. Thou hast well deserved it.
Why, Wolf?
All that falls from noses are led by their eyes, except for a blind man. And those noses among 20 cannot smell him that is stinky.
Deny to speak with me. They are sick. They are weary. They have traveled all the night. Mere fetches out of fetch me a better answer.
My dear lady, you know the fiery quality of the Duke.
Go tell the Duke and his wife I will speak to them. Now presently bid them come forth and hear me right their chamber door. I'll beat the drum till it cries sleep to death.
I would have all of us with you.
Oh, me! My amazing heart began! Cried Dorothy!
Esther got me to the ills. She paced him alive. She napped him, laid across him with a stick, and she cried down, "Want to die!"
Good morrow to you, but
Hail to you, Grace.
I am glad to see your Highness.
oh, Regan, I think you are. I have good reason to think so. Thy sisters know. She hath tied sharp-toothed unkindness like a vulture here. I can scarce speak to thee. Thou shalt have to leave out of the brother.
Oh, I pray you, madam, take patience. I have hope. You less know how to value her desert than she to stand for duty.
Say, who is that?
I cannot think my sister in the least would fail her obligation. If, madam, perchance she have restrained the riots on your followers.
My curse is on her!
Madam, you are old. Nature in you stands on the very verge of her confined. You should be ruled and led by some discretion that discerns your state better than you yourself. Therefore, I pray you that to our sister you do make return. Say you have wronged her.
Ask her forgiveness. Do you remark how this becomes now? Oh, I am old. Age is unnecessary. On my knees I beg that you vouchsafe me ready to bed and food.
Good madam, no more. These are unsightly tricks. Return you to my sister.
Never. She had the pain of me at my train, looked black upon me, struck me with her tongue. All the stored vengeances of heaven fall upon her ungrateful tongue. Fine. You nimble lightnings, dodge your blinding flames into her scornful eyes.
Oh, the pleasant gods, so you wish on you with rash mood is on.
No, thou shalt never have my curse. Thy tender-handed nature shall never give thee over to harsh means. Her eyes are fierce, but thine do comfort and not burn. Thy half of the kingdom shall not forget where an eye laid down,
Good madam, to the purpose.
who put my man in the stocks.
Is your lady come?
This is a slave whose easy power pride wills in the affection of our e-collars, not falling from my shirt.
What means your Grace?
Who put my servant in the stocks? Regan, I have good hope to think thou dost not think on it. Who comes here? I bring you nothing. Do not make me mad. I'll not trouble thee, my child, farewell. We'll no more meet, no more see one another. But yet thou from my flesh, my blood, my daughter. Or rather, thou art a disease that is in my flesh, which I disease call mine. Thou art a boil in my corrupted blood. Nay, when thou canst be better at thy leisure, I can be patient, I can stay with Regan, I and my leisure.
Not altogether so. I looked not for you yet, nor am I provided for your fit welcome. Give ear to my sister, for those that mingle reason with your passion must be content to think you old and so. But she knows what she does.
Is this well spoken?
I dare avouch it, madam. What, 50 followers? Is it not well? What should you need of more? I, or so many? Sith that both charge and danger speak against so great a number? How, in one house, should many people under two commands hold amity? 'Tis hard, almost impossible.
Why might not you, my lady, receive attendance from those that she calls servants, or from mine?
Why not, my lady? I entreat you to bring but 5 and 20. To no more will I give place or notice.
I gave you all.
And in good time you gave it.
Made you my guardians, my depositaries. What must I come to you with 5 and 20 Regan? Said you so.
Speak it again. My lady, no more.
How come with you? Thy 50 yet not double 5 and 20, and now it talks for none.
Hear me, my lady. What made you 10, 25, or 10? To follow in a house which one so many have command to tend to you.
What need one?
Oh, reason not with you. All bearers, beggars are in the poorest things superfluous. Allow not nature more than nature needs. Man's life cheap as beast. But for true need you have this. Oh, give me that patience, patience I need. You see me here, a poor old woman is full of grief, his age, wretched and bold. No. You are natural bad. I will have such revenges on you both. Then all the roach. I will be so sinful. But they are not, I know not. But they shall be the terrors of the earth. You think I'll weep? Oh, I'll have the cause of weeping. But this heart shall break into 100,000 flaws around me. Oh, I
Let us withdraw. There'll be a storm.
This house is little. The old woman and her people cannot be well served.
'Tis her own way. Hath put herself for rest, and must needs taste her fall.
For her particular, I'll receive her gladly, but not one follower.
So am I purposed. The queen is in high rage.
Whither is she going?
I know not.
'Tis best to give her way. She leads herself.
My lady, entreat her by no means to stay. Alack, the high winds do sorely ruffle for many miles about, there is scarce a push.
Oh, madam, to willful women, the injuries that they themselves procure must be their schoolmasters. Shut up your doors.
Shut up your doors, my lady.
gloves under my cap, and serve the lust of my mistress's heart, and did the act of darkness with her. Keep thy foot out of brothels, thy hand from blackness, thy pen from lenders' books, and abide about thee.
This man no more than this. He hits 3 of us on sophisticated. Now what the thing itself. Unaccommodated man is no more than such a poor, bad, forking animal as thou art. What? My religions.
Be content, Auntie. This is a naughty man's mother. Look! There goes the local fire!
Why, without these liberty givers, anoint me, witch! Anoint me! Prisoner! What is it you seek?
What are you there? Your names!
Orca, who eats the swimming frog, the toad, the tadpole, the walnut, and the water.
What? Have your grace no better company?
The Prince of Darkness is a gentleman. Oh, poor Tom's cold.
Go in with me. I ventured to come seek you out and bring you where both fire and food is ready.
Good, my lady, take her off or go into the house.
First let me speak with this philosopher. What is the cause of the war?
Her rights begin to unsettle.
Countess, thou blame her. Tonight's this, I do beseech your grace.
Oh, my mercy! Now the philosophy of company!
Oh, Tom's cold.
In there, fellow, keep thee warm.
Oh, come, listen on.
This way, my lady. Good, my lady. Soothe her. Let her take the fellow. Child rodent to the dark tower cave. His word was still. Fly home and foam. Eyes for the blood of a British man.
That this treason were not I the detective. If the matter was taken in search, you have my evidence.
True or false, it hath made thee Earl of Gloucester. Seek out where thy mother is, that she may be ready for our apprehension.
I will persevere in my course alone. Though the conflict be sore between that and my blood.
I will lay trust upon thee, and thou shalt find a dearer father in my life.
Here is better than the open air. Take it thankfully. I will be some comfort with what addition I can. I will not belong to you. God's reward for kindness. Auntie, tell me whether a man, gentleman, or a young man.
The queen! The queen!
He's a man that trusts. Tame as a wolf. A horse hope. A boy's love.
And a mortal! It shall be done. Hooray, straight. Come, sit down here, most large justice. Sit down, sit you too. Now, you she-fox.
Good, my lady. Stand you not so amazed when you lie down and rest a while.
I'll see to their trial first. Bring in the evidence. Oh, you are the commission. Sit you too.
Let us deal justly.
Arrange her first. She's gonna roll. I take my oath before this honorable assembly. She kicked the poor queen out my back.
Come hither, mistress. Is your name
Goneril!
She cannot deny it.
Cry you mercy. I took it for a choice soul.
Oh, and here's another whose looks proclaim what straw her heart is made of.
portable my pain seems now, when that which makes me bend, makes the queen bow. What more will happen tonight? Safe escape the queen. Lurk, lurk.
Oh, wretched. Take him to the gallows. The army of France is landed. How now? Where's the queen?
My lady, Gloucester, hath conveyed her hence. Some 5, 6, and 30 of her knights have gone with her towards Dover.
Go seek the traitor Gloucester. Pinion her like a thief.
Hang her instantly. I'll catch her.
Leave her to my displeasure. Edmund, keep your sister company. The revenges we are bound to take upon your traitorous mother are not fit for your cruelty. Farewell, dear sister. Farewell, my lord of love.
Farewell, sweet lord and sister.
Get horses for your mistress. Edmund, farewell.
Ingrateful fox, tis for.
Fine, faster, funky arms.
What means, your graces? Good my friends, consider you are my guests. Do we no foul play, friend?
Bind her, I say.
Hard, hard, filthy traitor.
Unmerciful lady as you are, I'm none.
To this chair, bind her.
I am your host. With robbers' hands or hospitable favors, you should not truckle thus. What will you do?
Come, lady. What letters had you late from France?
Be simple answer, for we know the truth.
And what confederacy have you with the traitors, late-footed in the kingdom?
To whose hands have you sent the lunatic queen? Speak.
I have the letter guessingly set down. That came from one of a neutral heart and not from one of foes.
Cunning,
And false.
where hast thou sent the queen?
To Dover.
Wherefore to Dover? Wast thou not charged?
Wherefore to Dover? Let her first answer that.
I am tied to the stake and I must stand the course.
Wherefore to Dover, madam?
Because I shall not see thy cool nails pluck out her poor old eyes, nor thy fierce sister in her anointed flesh dig boorish fangs, but I shall see the winged vengeance overtake such children.
See shalt thou never. Fellows, hold the chair.
He that made to live to leave me on!
One sigh will mock another.
Lest to seek vengeance.
Hold your hand, my lord. I have served you ever since I was a child. Better service have I never done you than now to bid you hold.
How now, you dog?
If you did wear a beard upon your chin, I'd shake it on this quarrel. What do you mean?
My villain!
Come now and take the chance of anger.
And peasants stand up thus.
My lady, you have one eye left to seek vengeance upon me.
Lest it see more. Prevent it.
The lamentable changes from the best. The worst returns to laughter. But who comes here?
Oh, my good lady, I have been your tenant and your father's tenant these 80 years.
Away! Give me away! That comfort can do me no good at all. Neither may hurt.
Alack, you cannot see your way.
I have no way. And therefore one no eyes. I stumbled when I saw. Oh, dear son Edgar, might I live to see thee in my touch. I say I had eyes for you.
How now? Who's there?
Is it a beggar man?
Madman and beggar too.
In the last night's storm I such a fellow saw, which made me think of man and worm. My son came to my mind then, and yet my mind was then scarce drenched with him. I've heard of more sins. As flies are to once and boys are we to the gods. They kill us for their sport.
Bless thee, master.
Is that the name, fellow?
Aye, my lady.
Then, prithee, give thee God, and for my sake, and bring some comfort for the naked soul who I'll entreat to leave me.
Alack, madam, he is mad.
'Tis the time to play when madmen do the fly.
I will bring him the best apparel that I have. Come on, but will.
Come hither, fellow.
Bless thy sweet eyes, they bleed.
Knowest thou way to Dover?
Aye, master.
There's a cliff whose high and bending head look fearfully lit to the confined deep. Bring me but to the very brim of it. From that place I shall no leading be.
Give me thy arm. Poor Tom shall lead thee.
Welcome, my lord. I marvel our wretched husband not met us on the way. Where's your master?
Madam within, but never man so changed. I told him the French were then. He smiled at it. I told him you were coming. His answer was the worst. Gloucester's treachery when I informed him, and he called me sot and told me I turned the wrong side out.
Back, Edmund, to my brother. Hasten his muscles and conduct his powers. This trusty servant shall pass between us. Ere long you are like to hear a mistress's command. Now, wear this. Spare speech. Conceive and bear thee well. Yours, Lawrenceville. Oh, my most dear Gloucester. Oh, the difference between man and man. To thee, a woman's services are due. A fool usurps my bed.
Madam, here comes my lord.
I have been worth your whistle. Oh God, you're not worth the dust which the rude wind blows in your face.
No more than text in school.
Wisdom and goodness to the vows seen by Phils savor by themselves. What have you done? Tigers, not daughters, what have you performed?
Milk-livered man. Where's thy drum? France spreads his banners and our noiseless now. Thou, a moral fool, sit still and cry, oh, alack, like that is
See
so.
thyself, devil. Our reformity seems not in the being so forward as a woman.
Oh, vain fool!
Thou change and self-recovered thing.
Merrier man but you!
What news?
Oh, my good lord, the Duke of Cornwall's dead, slain by a serpent, going to die out in the eye of Gloucester.
Gloucester's eyes?
The servant he bred, giving these swords to his master, who he dares enraged, fell on him, and amongst him fell him dead, without the harmful stroke, which since down of the knife.
This shows you are above. You justicers that these our nether crimes so speedily convenged. Roll poor Gloucester lost your other eye?
Oh, my lord.
There's means, madam. Our foster nurse of nature for both.
Seek for her, lest her ungoverned rage dissolve the life that once leads to lead it.
News, madam. The British powers are marching inward.
Just know before, our preparation stands in expectation of them. Oh, dear mother, it is thy business I go about. No blown ambition doth our arms incite, but love, dear love, and our aged mother's right. Soon may I hear and see her.
Lord Edmund spake not with your lord at home.
No, madam.
What might import my sister's letter to him?
Can you not, lady? I must needs act you, madam, with my letter.
Why should my sister write to Edmund? Might you not transport her purposes by word? I love thee much. Let me unseal the letter.
Madam, I had rather.
I know your lady does not love her husband. I am sure of that. I know you are a lady bosom.
Madam?
I speak in understanding. You are.
I know it. Therefore, I do advise you, take this note. My husband is dead.
Edmund and I have talked, and more convenient is he for my hand than for your lady's. So, fare you well. If you do chance to hear of that line trader, preferment falls on him who cuts for all.
Would I could meet her, madam? I should show what party I do follow.
Fare thee well!
When shall we come to the top of that same hill?
We do climb up it now. Look how we labor.
Methinks the ground is even.
Horrible steep. Hark! Do you hear the sea?
No, truly.
Why then? Your other senses grow imperfect by your eyes' anguish.
So may it be indeed.
Come on, here's the place. Stand still. How fearful and dizzy 'tis to cast one's eyes so low. The crows and choughs that wing the midway air show scarce so gross as beetles. I'll look no more, lest my brain turn and the deficient sight topple down headlong.
I do remember now. That thing you speak of, I did it for a man. Often would say, the fiend, the fiend. He led me to that place.
We're free and patient thoughts. But who comes here? The safer sins could never accommodate her master thus.
No, they cannot touch me for courting. I am the queen herself.
Oh, thou sight-piercing sight.
Nature's above art in that respect. There's no press for the Joe, me clothing is yours. I'm out. This piece of toasted cheese will do it. There's my gauntlets. I'll put it on the giant. Give me the word.
Sweet mushroom?
Pass.
I know that voice.
Gone breathe. They flattered me like a dog. To say I am no to everything that I said I am no to was no good divinity. When the rain came to wet me once, there I found them, there I slept him out. Go to, they are not many words.
The trick of that voice I do well remember. Is it not the queen?
I am rich queen. When I do stare, see how the subject breaks. I pardon that man's life.
What was that cause? Adultery?
Thou shalt not die. Die for adultery? No. Let copulation thrive. For Gloucester's bastard son was kinder to his mother than my daughters were to him. Got between the long sheets, but to the girdle do the gods inherit. Beneath is all the breeze. There's heaven, there's darkness, there's a silvery spirit. Give me an ounce of civic, good upon the carry. To sweeten my imagination, there's money for me.
Oh, let me kiss that hand.
Let me wipe it first, you know. Smells of mortality.
Dost thou know me?
I remember thine eyes well enough.
Were all the letters of the suns I could not see one.
Read.
What with the case of eyes?
Are you there with me? No eyes in your head, nor no money in your pocket. Your eyes are in a heavy case, and you see how this will go.
I see it feelingly.
What? Art mad? A man may see how this world goes with no eyes. Get thee glass eyes. And like a scurvy politician seems to see the things thou dost not. Never. Pull my boot. Harder. Harder. So now will weep my fortunes, take my eyes. I remember that eyes well enough. Thy name is Gloucester. Alack, alack the day when we are born, we cry that we are come to this great stage of fools output and food. Then when I have stolen upon these sons and lodged and kill.
Oh, here she is. Lay hand upon her. Madam, your most dear daughter.
No rescue? What? A prisoner? Use me well. You shall have ransom. Let me have surgeons and put to the braves.
You shall have anything. Good madam,
I am a queen, my masters know you that.
you are a royal one, and we obey you.
Nay, then there's life in it. If you shall get it, you shall get it. It's ready. So.
Take your answer, a valiant lord.
Oh, sir.
But by your favor, how near is the other army?
Near, not speak blood.
I thank you, sir. That is all.
Let your gentle God take my breath from me. Let not my voice of spirit tempt me to die before you again, please.
We'll pray you, mother. I'll lead you to somebody.
Hearty thanks.
jail. From the low port whereof deliver me, and supply the place of your labor. Your wife, so I would say, gone on. A plot upon her virtuous husband's life, in the exchange of my brother?
The queen is mad. How stiff is my vile sense that I stand up and have the ginger's feeling of my youth's sorrow?
Oh, thou good kid, how shall I live and work to match my goodness? My life will be too short, and every measure fail me.
To be acknowledged, madam, so plain.
These weeds are memories of those worser hours.
Yet, to be known shortens my maiden intent. I do know maiden, if you know me not, the time will not include.
Be it so, my good friend.
So, please, your majesty, that we may wake the queen. She has slept long.
Be governed by your knowledge, and proceed in this way of your own will. Is she arrayed?
Aye, madam, in the heaviness of her sleep, but fresh garments on her.
Be mindful, good madam, when we do awake her.
Dear mother, is that let this kiss repair those violent harms my two sisters have in my brother's family.
Kind and dear princess. She waits. Speak to her.
Madam, youth has finished.
How are you? How does your royal lady?
You do me wrong to take me out of the queen. Thou art your soul in bliss, but I am bound upon the will of God, that my own tears should scald like molten lead.
Madam, do you know me?
You are a spirit. When did you die?
Still, our wife!
She scars her weight. Let her alone alive.
Where have I been? I know not what to say. I would not swear these hands upon this. I feel this kindred. When I were assured of my condition,
Look upon me, madam, and hold your hands in benediction over me. No, madam, you must not kneel.
pray do not bug me. I'm a very foolish bondwoman. Fourscore and upward, not an hour more nor less. And to deal plainly, I fear I am not in my perfect mind. Methinks I should know you in oversoul, but I am doubtful, for I am in you. What place is it? In all the skill I have, remembers not these garments. Do not laugh at me. For as long as I live, I think this lady to be my child forgiven.
So I am.
Oh, your tears wet. I pray with you not. I know you do not love me, for your sisters have, as I do remember, done me wrong. You have some cause in them not.
No cause.
Am I incorrect?
In your own kingdom, lady.
Do not accuse me.
Be comforted, good madam. The great rage you see is killed in her. Desire her to go in.
Well, please, your highness. Well,
You must bear with me. Oh, pray now, forgive. I have all been foolish.
It's time to look about. The powers of the kingdom approach apace.
Thou restraining is like to be bloody. Fare you well.
My point and period will be thoroughly wrought, or well or ill, as this day's battle is fought.
tell me. But truly,
Then speak the truth. Do you not love my sister?
And honors them.
But have you never found my brother's place to the
Offended place? That thou uses.
state is forced to cry out, it touches us, as France invades our land.
Sir, you speak nobly. Why is this reason?
Combined together against the enemy. These domestic, in particular broils, are not the question here.
Let's then determine our proceedings.
Sister, you'll go with us?
No,
'Tis most convenient, pray you. Go with us.
oh no, I know the riddle. I will go.
If ever your grace had speech with a man so poor, hear me one word.
I'll overtake you. Speak.
Before you fight the battle, open this letter. If you have victory, let the trumpet sound for him that brought it. Wretched though I may seem, I can produce a champion that will prove what is about here. Fortune love you.
Stay till I've read the letter.
I was forbid it. When time shall serve, let the herald cry, and I'll appear again.
Why, fairly well. I'll overlook thy paper.
Your haste is urged upon you.
We'll read the time.
To both these sisters have I sworn my love, each jealous of the other. Which of them shall I take? Both? One? Or neither? Neither can be enjoyed if both remain alive. Natural mercy which intends to Lear and to Cordelia, the battle down, and they within our powers shall never see his pardon.
Here, mother, take the shadow of this tree for your good host. If ever I return, I'll bring you comfort.
Grace go with you, sir.
Away, old woman, give me thy hand, away! Queen Lear hath lost, she and her daughter taken. Give me thy hand, come on!
No farther, sir. What may brought you here?
Men must endure their going hence as their coming hither. Ripeness is all, come on!
And that's true, too.
Hereupon the first, who with best meaning have heard the words. Shall we not see these daughters, these sisters?
Come, let's away to prison. We two alone shall sing like birds in the cave. So shall live and pray and sing and tell old tales and laugh at gilded butterflies. And hear poor rogues talk of court nobles. And we'll talk with them too. Who loses, who wins, who's in, who's out, as if we were God's spies.
Take them away!
Upon such sacrifices, my Cordelia, the gods themselves throw incense. Had I caught thee, he that parts us shall bring the bread from heaven and fire us inside foxes. What then? Come.
Take it down, go follow this person. One step I have advanced. If thou dost instruct me, thou dost make thy way to the fortunes. To be tender-minded does not become
I cannot draw a cart, nor eat dried oak. If it be man's work, I'll do it.
Sir, you have shown today your valiant strength. Fortune led you well. You had the captives that were the opposites of this day's strike, and you require them.
Sir, I thought it fit to send the old and miserable queen to some retention and appoint a guard. With her, I took the daughter, and they are ready tomorrow at further space to appear where you shall hold your session.
I hold you but a subject of this ward, not as a brother.
We let our powers for the commission of my place in person, the which Immedius you may well stand up and call itself your brother.
In his own grace, he doth exalt himself more than in your addition.
In my right, by me invested, he compares the best.
That were the most, if he should husband you.
Jesters do oft prove prophets.
That I that told you so look but a squint.
Lady, I am not well, else I should answer from a full, flowing stomach. General, take thou my soldiers, prisoners, patrimony, dispose of them, of me. These walls are thine. Witness the world that I create thee here, my lord and master.
Leave you to enjoy him,
And let alone lies not in your goodwill.
nor in thine, Lord.
Half-blooded fellow, yes.
Let the drum strike and prove my title thine.
Edmund, I arrest thee on capital treason and in thy detaint. This gilded serpent, for your claim, fair sister, I bar in the interest of my wife. 'Tis she is subcontracted to this lord. You are to marry, make your loves to me, for my lady is bespoke.
In interlude,
Let the trumpet sound, none appear on thy head, thy heinous, manifest in many treasons. As my pledge, I'll prove on thy heart.
If not, I'll never trust medicine.
what in the world he is that makes me traitor? Villain-like he lies, called by thy trumpet. He that approaches on him, whom not? I will maintain my truth and honor firmly.
A herald ho!
My sickness grows upon me.
She's not well. Embarrass my sense. Come here, herald. Read out this.
If any man of quality or degree, within the list of the arms shall maintain upon Edmund, suppose Earl of Gloucester, that he is a manifold traitor, let him appear. What are you, your name, your quality, and why you answer this present summons?
No, my name is lost, by treason's tooth bear on and canker bent. Yet I am noble as the adversary. I come to cope.
Which is that adversary?
What's he that speaks for Edmund, Earl of Gloucester? Himself! What sayest thou to him? Thou art a traitor, false to thy gods, thy brother, and thy mother. Say thou no, thou liest. That do I toss these treasons to thy head. This sword of mine shall lay in his way, where they shall rest forever. Trumpets, speak!
mother?
By nursing them, my lord. List a brief tale. The bloody proclamation to escape that followed me so near taught me to shift into a magnet to rags, and in this habit met I my mother, with her bleeding rings, her precious stones new lost. I became her guide, led her, begged for her, saved her from despair, never, a fault, revealed myself to her, until some half-hour passed. But her flawed heart, alack, too weak the conflict to support, twixt between two extremes of passion, joy, and grief, burst smilingly.
This speech of yours hath moved me, and shall perchance do good.
Whilst I was big in clamor, came there one who, having seen me in my worst estate, but in finding who 'twas that so endured, fastened around my neck, and bellowed out as they burst heaven, and threw them on my mother, and told the most piteous tale of Lear, and then that ever he received.
Who was this?
Kent, sir, the banished Kent. What means this bloody knife? 'Tis hot! It smokes! It came even from the heart of... Oh, she's dead!
Who's dead? Speak, man!
Your lady, sir! Your lady! And her sister, by her is poisoned. She confesses it.
I was contracted to them both. All three now in an instant.
Produce their bodies. Be they alive or dead.
I've come to bid my queen and master. Good night. Is she not here?
Speak, Edmund. Where's the queen? Where's Cordelia? Seest thou this object, Kent?
I paid for life. Some good I mean to do, despite my new need. Quickly send to the prison, for my riches on the line from Lear, non Cordelia. Nay, send in time.
Run. Run. Go run!
He hath commission from thy wife and me to hang Cordelia in the prison, and lay blame on her own dismay, that she foredid herself.
The gods defend her.
She's gone forever. I know it would be
She knows not what she says. In vain it is that we present us to her. What coverage of this great decay may come shall be applied. First we will resign. Turning the life of this old majesty to her absolute power. Oh, see, see.
And that poor foolish hay! No, 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 laddie! Why should a dog, a horse, a rat have life and not have no breath at all? Now, go on. Bring it, son. I do this for you. Thank you, son. Do you see this? Wanda. I live. Look at that. Look at that.
She faints. My liege! My liege! Break, Lord, I prithee, break! Look up, my liege! Vex not her ghost, so let her pass! She hates her, though, and upon the rack of this tough rope stretch her out longer. She's gone. Indeed, the wonder is, she hath endured so long. But usurped her life.
Friends of my soul, you twain rule in this realm so the scourge stays sustained.
I have a journey, sir. I must short to go. My master calls me in. I must not listen to him.
The weight of this sad time we must obey. Speak what we feel, not what we ought to say. The oldest hath borne the most. We who are young shall never see so much, nor live so long.